look will be using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. I finally got it like years later and I'm like obsessed with it. It's perfect for fall and I feel like the colors are just like right on. These two are like my favorite for the crease, and then these two shimmers for the lid. Very pretty. You can always add a little bit of color to your eyes as well. So I'm going to be using this foundation today. I'm going to mix a little bit of my L'Oreal Infallible Glow. And this is in the shade 210. It's a little bit darker than me, but I did get like a slight tan since my Urban Decay review. So I know that it's not going to match me exactly, but if I just put a little bit of this and mix it together, I'll get like the same coverage and it's still gonna last long and it's not gonna look as matte. For my eye primer, I'm using my favorite eye primer, which is the Kat Von D High Voltage Primer, and it does have like a very yellow base to it. It's very thick and creamy. It reminds me of Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. I just feel like this one blends a little bit easier and it's a little bit more yellow. So now that my eyes are set, I'm just going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to take my Anastasia Dipbrow in Ebony, and that's this bad boy right here. And this brush is actually my favorite eyebrow brush, and I did mention this in my Vanity Planet brush video. I love this brush for my eyebrows, and I only put a little bit of the Dipbrow to fill them in, and it does the job. So now I'm going to take this very flat Sigma brush. This is a cream color brush in E58 and a little bit on my hand. I said a little bit and I put like a whole bunch. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to line. I like to use a very small mirror just to get like really close and see like everything. So I'm going to line underneath my eyebrows with this. I'm just blending it with this BH Cosmetics brush very lightly. It blends really easily, so that just gives you a nice clean eyebrow. I like to do this on my clients, especially if they have a little bit of hair and they don't want to remove it. Just, you know, if they're letting the eyebrows grow, I like to put some heavy duty concealer just because it looks a lot better. Okay, so now that we have all of that, I'm just gonna go back in with no product, whatever's left on the brush, and just apply it to my lids. I feel like prepping the eyes for a shadow is where it's at, because you don't want to just apply shadow like to bare eye. It's not going to look the same. If you want your shadow to pop, you have to do a very nice base. And I like to do my eyebrows. I've been doing that lately. I've been doing my eyebrows before shadow just so I can see how it's actually going to look. So I'm going to take my Anastasia palette. This is a Sigma E40, I believe, since the name is not here. It is the Sigma E40. It's a blending brush. So I'm going to take a burnt orange and I'm going to blend this color onto my crease. I'm going to take this red ochre color and I'm just going to apply it to the outer corners using the same E40 brush. Now I'm taking my Morphe G24, which is also a blending brush, and I'm taking Cyprus Umber. Is that how you say it? No idea. But it's a dark brown color in the palette. I'm just going to really define my outer crease with this color. So I'm just going to grab the brush that came with the palette, and I'm taking the smaller end and I'm taking Primavera right there, It's like a nice gold champagne color. I'm just going to apply this to my lids. So since I want to be a little bit extra, I'm going to take this Stila metallic gilded gold, and it's like a metallic foil. I'm like obsessed with this. Like, do you guys see how beautiful that is? Okay, so you just apply it with your fingers. It does come with like this little glue thing, but I feel like if you just swatch it, like it just stays. Like, it's such a pretty gold and it makes the eyes pop so much. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to put that over the shimmer color that we have on our lids. I'm not going to use a brush, just my fingers. And I'm going to take my Graftobian little color correcting wheel and I'm just going to put this on any red spots that I have. So I'm just going to take the green color for that, and then I'm going to take the peach color in the middle for underneath my eyes for my dark circles. So before I do that, I'm just going to prime my face with this Skininavia primer spray. I like how it smells. It just, I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to take my cream color brush, the E58, and I'm going to take the green color and I'm just going to put that all over my face because my entire face is red. You don't need a lot. This is like extremely pigmented. So I'm just going to put that all over my cheeks. Take my Urban Decay foundation. Of course, you got to shake it up a little bit. And I do less than a pump. So now I'm going to take my peach color from the little wheel and I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes. This is perfect if you have dark circles. It brightens everything up. I'm going to take my Sephora Bright Future Concealer. I'm only going to take like 3 or 4 little dots, and this is going to help my eyes become more hydrated since this is a concealer and a serum. Just going to blend that with my beauty blender, and after that I'm going to apply my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, which is probably my favorite drugstore concealer, and I'm in the shade 20. So now that we have this blended, I'm going to go in with my actual concealer, and I'm going to apply this really close to my nose. I feel like it just brightens everything. So like that, and then I'm going to apply a little bit to my nose, between my eyebrows, cupid's bow, and chin. And I only put a little bit to brighten it up, not too much. And now I'm just gonna blend. Now I'm taking this LA Girl concealer, and this is in the color Chestnut. I'm just going to slightly, whatever's on the brush, because this is kind of dark, I'm just going to very lightly contour, and then I'm going to go over with a bronzer. In bronzer, and this is the Morphe E4. It's an angled brush. You're just bronzing everything up, and especially my forehead, because in the beginning of my video my forehead was kind of tan, so we're just gonna add that color back on there. So I'm going back with this palette and my flat brush, and I'm going back with a dark brown, and I'm just going to kind of smoke out my lower lash line. I'm not going to do liner or anything. I'm just going to apply this with a whole bunch of mascara. I've been obsessed with this lately. Like, I do this all the time, and it just makes, like, do you guys see that? Like, I mean, it just does a little something, you know? It's not too dramatic. Like, when you add eyeliner to the bottom, it still makes your eyes look bigger, but it still looks like it's a little bit smoky. To pop this in the inner corner of my eyes just to make it pop, and this really brightens everything up. I'm just going to take this very small brush and just blend it out because it is a cream, so that adds a little bit of a pop. And I'm just going to apply my lip color. So I'm using Beeper by ColourPop. I feel like this is a perfect lip for fall. Makeup is all finished. I'm going to take my Mario Badescu facial spray, and I'm just going to spray this everywhere because it smells so good and it's amazing. You guys need that. If you guys love MAC Fix Plus, you guys are going to fall in love with this stuff. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. That way you guys could watch all the videos that I upload, and make sure to like this video if you guys want to see another fall makeup look. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.